If you're not in a position in your spirit, in your mind, if you're not whole, if you're not healed, if you're not ready, that ain't God's fault. This is our fault.
Hey, it's for all of the people that counted me out. Just know that I'm back in. It's time that I tap in. Yeah, on the beat I'm assassin.
It's controversial in anything that we do. It doesn't matter if it's social media, music, the workforce. Let's just stay along the lines of social media for an example. It's the TikTok lawsuit and the cases are going on now. And, they simply basically calling out the CEO for marketing and targeting ages from 13 to 17 and making profit, and the largest profit from that age group. They also brought up things like drug concerns and, certain explicit content that can circulate on the For You page. But that is going on. But I brought this situation up because it's pros and cons to almost everything in life. Opportunity cost, economics 101. If you had to go through a class or a course similar that, you understand where I'm coming from. I see social media as an opportunity for anybody, no matter what you stand for, no matter what brand you're trying to get out there. Hopefully it's a positive one, because that's the direction I'm going in. You can really, really touch somebody in their darkest hour and be the thing that, says, hey man, let me get out the bed and hit the gym, man. That's a good workout I want to try. Hey, I didn't think about implementing this into my next sales pitch for my business, or I didn't know I could just go to the bank and open me a business account, and these are the things that I need. Hey, I didn't know that I could just go into IRS.gov and create my own business for free and get my EIN and articles of formation sent right to me, or I could just wait in the mail. See, it's things like that social media has played so many benefits of in our generation, but the negatives can be easily, this sense of validation, this sense of always wanting to be in the mix, or in the midst, rather. We get these push notifications saying, hey, such and such is live. Did you miss this post? I know Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are really, really bad about it. Snapchat is even doing that. Facebook, every social media platform that these push notifications, and the algorithms, they are, essentially trying to get new users and returning users on the platform. I want to shift now from social media a little bit, because I started this conversation with a face of controversies everywhere you go, right? I want to take this into the workforce. In the workforce, I am Gen Z. I ain't gonna tell you my age, but I am Gen Z. But you grew up closely to the millennial era. It is so brave of people that are the youngest persons in the industry to speak up. Me being one of them, being a courageous leader. When you're the youngest person in the facility, in the network, in your area, in your building, at your whole site, and you are a salaried leader, and you have a seat at the table to a sense, a lot of people don't know how to respond or even how to listen, because you don't seem credible to them. And I've heard from a few of my millennial friends, oh, you just got to accept it, or that's just how it is, or don't let me even get on, the era of my parents. Well, you should just be glad you got a good job and just be okay where you at. I don't think this is I don't think this should be the truth or reality for anybody, no matter the age or circumstances. Now, I do know we all got bills and we all got responsibilities, and not everybody, can just relocate or make a transition in their life, especially in the workforce, because you may be in school, your kids may be in school. You might not have the support that you need for, after school tutoring, or, babysitting if you have to work an overnight shift. Speaking of specifically for like the e-com fulfillment centers and warehousing, they have, night shifts. But that's the workforce. Transitioning from the workforce, I also want to hit on dating versus dating to marry versus dating to discover. You know, we try to define dating. Some people can consider that as, you know, discovering, dating multiple people at one time, trying to figure out what you like. And some people say, hey, I'm dating you, meaning we're exclusive. So this is something that's always thrown up in the air, but it's really, really cringe to talk about, in my opinion, when you are meeting someone or navigating the dynamic of what you and someone will be. A lot of people are so used to living in a gray space, man, that they are fine with confusion. You know, they tell you, oh, go with the flow, don't worry about it. But you know, there's just space for accountability not to be held and expectations not to be met. It's nothing wrong with being friends or platonic friends. I could get to know you at a platonic level and know, hey, if I want to date you or I pursue something long term, or if I can see myself with you. I mean, what's for you is for you, and I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm in no rush to have a multitude of options or a list or a roster, as some people would say, of who I'm trying to be with. You know, that's not a goal. I just posted on Instagram about how important it is to me to become whole, healed, and hungry, and that's what I'm looking for, you know. But that's about dating. We're gonna go to the next thing. I want to also bring up, comment under this video, let me know what y'all thinking. I do accept call-ins. I got the studio set up right now, and I'll take call-ins about the same topics. I actually do have a couple call-ins to do, but I wanted to roll this out there so we can consistently talk about the same things for a while, so we can really unpack these things. If I had any piece of advice to offer to anybody, I would say don't wait. You know what you like. You have ideas of what kind of lifestyle you want to live. You don't have to have a blueprint or even a Excel sheet to the T of what these steps would be to get there. For example, hey, I want to get into photography. Well, you want to get into photography? Well, you know, you need a camera. You know, you need a lens. You know, you need a computer to edit. So it's these things that you have to check off, you know, if you aspire to be a travel photographer, videographer, cinematographer, that you have to invest in. And a lot of peers of mine, I see, they skip the investing phase and just stay in the interest phase or aspiring phase. You know, if you look up, they taking trips left and right, spending money like there's no tomorrow, but at the same time, still saying, when I get the money too, if I had the extra money, I would. You know, it doesn't take a lot to get started. It just takes something to get started. You know, I can remember being younger and, you know, just collecting coins. You know, everybody has had a piggy bank of some fashion, right? I'm not a multi-millionaire by any means, and I wouldn't say that's ever been a goal or desire of mine. I've always had a desire just to be able to provide, protect, and be there for my family financially, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, whenever that day comes. And that's the real reason I'm working so hard now. You know, it's just me, single and no kids, but at any time, you know, you don't know when God is gonna lay the law down and lay the foundation down and say, hey, you know this your person, right? You know this hurt, right? You know this your real, right? You know what you got to do. And if you're not in a position in your spirit, in your mind, if you're not whole, if you're not healed, if you're not ready, that ain't God's fault. This is our fault. They do say faith without work is dead. So if I had, you know, any advice, is staying on that whole broad topic of don't wait. Don't wait to go to the gym. Don't wait till the semester's over to start eating right. You know, don't wait on a diet if it's too hard. You know, just, you know, start counting calories and, you know, attack it that way. It's a lot of ways to do this thing. I really enjoyed this conversation. I look forward to the next one. I'll be doing call-ins next time. You know, like, comment, subscribe. This video will be going on YouTube. It is already on YouTube if you're watching it at this time. I'm going to break it up across TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, you know, all those things, so I can really advertise the channel. I look forward to this year. My focus this year is on YouTube, and like I said, I will be doing call-ins. Comment under on any platform, preferably this video on this platform, if you want to call in, because I got the studio set up and I look forward to the next time.